I read this and I thought to myself, this can't be real.
Gotta be fake.
I assume that there are some whites out there that would want to put themselves into a container and ship themselves to the bottom of the fucking ocean just to say that they did it. Whites have been doing stuff like that for a very long time.
Jim Cameron.
Scientists, researchers, things like that. This has been something that's been taking place for a long time. What's the deepest part of the ocean? Look at this fish we saw down there. Like, that comes out every couple months, and there's people that take a lot of pride and joy in that type of thing. When I heard a billionaire, a human with a brain and a life and everything like that, signed up to get into this tiny little fucking tube to go down that tube
Absurd.
right there to go down to the bottom of the ocean so that he can say he saw the Titanic through a screen, through a tube.
For $250,000.
I couldn't believe it. I was mind blown, but this is seemingly real. They lost these fuckers out in the middle of the ocean.
These guys are dead.
They have no idea where they are. A billionaire signed up.
And they can't get them either. We don't have. I saw a thing where the guy said we only have 3 submarines in the world that could even go that deep. So even if they find them, they can't get to them.
I was offered one time in an email that certainly wasn't a scam, $250,000 to go to space.
Okay.
I said, well, I'm rich. Look at these fucking emails I'm getting.
Pretty sweet.
People are telling me $250,000 to go to space. It was no guarantee we were making it out alive. There was no guarantee it was coming back. And it was set at a date to be determined. Need the money now, though. It's like, okay, certainly not doing that. But who would ever sign up for that? Apparently, some people would sign up for that type of thing. Because if you got an email that said, hey, here's a tiny little tube that NASA put together allegedly to make sure that it wouldn't, kind of compact on itself with the pressure and it'd be able to do its thing. We're going to control this thing with a video game controller. We're going to have one little screen, no windows, and it'll be about the size of a minivan, and there'll be 4 people in there, and you're going to go down to depths of the ocean that people have never been before.
2 miles.
But you'll be able to say that you were in something that was kind of skirting by where Jack and Rose were boning on the Titanic.
That's right.
And somebody said, sign me up. Numerous people did. And now we're never seeing them again.
Nope.
And I hate the old adage of you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. But this sure feels like one of those things.
It does.
And rest in peace to all of them.
Yeah, rest in peace. Those guys are dead.
Well, we don't know.
No, they're deader than
dead.
shit.
Yeah.
There's no 2 ways about it. These guys are deader than shit. Why would you? 96 hours was how long they were going to be down there. Do you think any of them looked at the inside of this first and were like, oh, are you kidding me?
Wait, was it 96 or they had 96 hours of air on the
It was
on
set
board?
up so that they could be submerged down there for 96 hours. Yeah, I assume it was like that was when the oxygen.
Yeah, what's a
would run out.
normal trip? How long does it take? Because I would imagine it's at least 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. I wouldn't want to sit there for 4 minutes with that many people.
Yeah, well, that's a whole other conversation. I mean, the amount of people that are
You
in
got
there.
guys taking dumps in the front in the little toilet, the little bucket they have.
This one had a toilet.
Turn the music up and put a sheet over top of them. They said.
Yeah, because I'm about to really blow one out here. You guys aren't going to want to hear this, but the smell will be trapped in here.
You're still going to get it.
Gosh, yeah.
Still going to be in here or whatever. But I don't.
You can't dump in there. If someone dumps in there, you gotta kick them off the sub.
So Foxy brought this
Maybe
point
that's
up,
what
I guess, earlier, and it just popped in my head. It has to be the case. There's no way a billionaire, okay, unless maybe just born into $1 billion, came from the Lucky Sperm Club, not 100% sure.
Make more sense.
And has zero realistic views on life, and who knows what he's thinking. This is all fake deaths. They signed up for this thing, so nobody can ever see him again.
Can't rule it out.
Hey, where are they? Wow, they're 2 miles deep in the ocean in a fucking tube. $250,000 they paid for it. These 4 are going to show up with a new face in a new city, in a new town, and be new people and not have to pay taxes anymore on their money. Is this all a fake death evasion of taxes tactic? And if that's the case, I'm pretty impressed by the lengths that they're willing to go in the realm of believability.
Right.
Because it's tough to believe that these fuckers are getting into that tube, going down to the Titanic. And now they're dead. It's like, yeah, no shit. We saw the tube. We heard what they were doing. Of course they're dead. Seems almost like too unbelievable. But it would be a move if you were trying to disappear. It'd be like, yeah, just lost them in the ocean. Where 2 miles deep, never be seen again. They're just fucking gone.
Kind of genius.
It is. Not a bad idea.
What are we going to use to steer this thing? I don't know. Who cares? We're not getting in it. Fucking put a PlayStation controller there.
Yeah, we're never being in that thing.
It's actually a knockoff PlayStation controller that you can get on Amazon for $30.
Logitech.
$29.99.
He said they have a couple backups. He said they have two or three backups though in case the one of them goes down.
Oh my God.
The controllers.
Yeah, they definitely. Yeah.
I think it makes more sense.
2
to down
miles.
there.
So let's just say something happened and they got to get out.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they can handle the pressure, but
I can't.
if they could handle the pressure of holding their breath for going back up for 2 miles.
No.
No, it can't happen.
Allegedly,
possibility.
the door is bolted shut and can only be opened by the crew who launched the submarine.
17 bolts, I heard.
From the outside.
17 different bolts from the outside. They lost connection after 45 hours. So they. I'm sorry, hour and 45 minutes. Hour and 45 minutes.
They lost connection.
It's the electric car.
They don't even barely have connection. Didn't you listen to the guys that said they can send like little tiny text messages back and forth? They have no radio, they have no GPS, nothing.
Yeah, there's no service.
I also read an
The tip up
article.
above sends a message saying, "Hey, go to the right 100 yards."
It was saying that it always stays connected. So like it's like oxygen is always it doesn't need it, and when it disconnects, you get 90 hours or whatever. So like I don't know why they disconnected.
Because they don't have a tube that's 2.5 miles long.
Probably because an alien fucking ate it.
They have Starlink.
I think that's more likely.
Starlink is down 2 miles deep in the ocean.
I don't know how far down it goes, but I know that the company was just praising Starlink for giving them internet access all the way out in the ocean where they were at.
There's no
Not
way
underneath
2
them.
miles
Not
down.
underneath
You
them.
think they're watching
No,
right now?
probably the mothership.
They might be watching us because we are an internet show. Good luck out there. If this is a fake death thing, like, great commitment.
Yeah. Great idea.
I doubt it.
Also, rest in peace, though, man.
Yeah,
Rest
they're
in
dead.
peace.
They said they got 40 hours left of oxygen if they are still alive.
They're not.
What if this thing just comes bopping back up to the
Could you
That'd be
imagine?
so sweet.
It would be so cool.
It would.
They could be floating on the surface somewhere. They said.
Yeah,
So
but
big, we
then
haven't found
they'd be
it.
able to communicate, right?
Starlink.
If they were near the
I think
surface.
so. Yeah, maybe.
They are in a cement tube. That thing ain't going to float.
Probably not.
There's like 8 different ways where they can, like deploy balloons, get ballast out of there to try to like surface if they need to. But one dude said either something happened and it leaked and they just got crushed immediately, or when they were going up somehow they got snagged on something and they could be stuck underneath somewhere and we don't know.
Oh, like a whale.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. A guy said those are the 2 options basically.
What if it's those whales that are flipping boats?
Orcas.
What if they just decided to make it's like American Gladiators trying to get to that trash can?
Oh, yeah.
They're just like
Speedball.
Yeah,
blocking them.
speedball.
They're just blocking them.
Yep.
They got 2
Passing them
miles.
off.
Passing them back and forth.
They got a long way to get back up here. 2
What if
miles.
they hit an iceberg?
Oh, let's get to a break, man. Let's get to a break, honestly.
They could have hit.
I'm happy we didn't take any calls. We had to address that. Yeah. Some of these rich whites are just doing some of the dumbest shit, and they always have been. So we just got to expect that.
This has got to be top of
That
the
would
list.
be a hell of a.
I mean, you got Jim Cameron went down. What Jim Cameron does is scarier than this. Going down to the bottom of the American Trench.
Jim Cameron's craft costs like $200 million. He made sure, like, he could go like 85 miles an hour underwater in his. I mean, he's shooting a movie down there.
Can see out of it,
These
too.
guys are just fucking in a goddamn
Tube.
PVC pipe they bought at Home Depot that they put.
This seems like a death sentence.
It does.
How do they get don't you have to get approval or get someone to sign off on
A
that?
billionaire, I assume, just,
Yeah.
hey, I want to do this.
Hopefully.
And they'll be like, well, the billionaire probably looked into it. There's no way he
got
wants to.
Did I also see it's been in use since 2018? So 2018 was like one of the first years.
Yeah,
Life
they're
scroll.
taking it into an Olympic pool
Life
and going
scroll.
to the bottom.
You do need a life straw.
Need a
though.
life scroll.
Yeah, for sure.
Life
They
scroll.
don't, but they don't have a lot of space to keep all the life straws.
No.
Yeah, where are
no.
they going to use it?
Let's get to a break.
Poop bucket.
Hey, Bob, I need more piss
Yeah.
over here.
I'm trying to compress my feelings, of hate for these people.
Sure.
Because it is a very serious thing. But, like, we don't have to do everything all the time. You know?
No, yeah, exactly.
I think we should remember that.
You can just hang out.
We don't have to do everything all the time. We can pass on some things. Like going down to see the
Watch the
Titanic.
YouTube videos. Check out the YouTube videos of the other
said robots.
Watch the
machines that have
movie.
gone down there.
Bro, there's no windows. They're looking on a
it's the
screen.
same thing.
Could they not have put this motherfucker in this thing and put him in a green screen and just
Drop
made
the
him
camera
think
there.
he was
Exactly.
there?
Yeah, they've been
What?
cheaper.
Cheaper.
Much cheaper and safer.
I did that
Safer?
once at Niagara Falls. It was awesome. They make it seem like you're going over the falls.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Fun
Exactly.
ride.
Oh, they start shaking. Can we not do that? If you're not having a window to look at it for real and you're just viewing it through a screen, I mean, what are we doing?
Well, Once you get down there, though, I know the only window is right in front of the dumper. So you got to take a dump to be able to look out the window.
Let's get out of here.
And that's what might have happened.
Wyndham Clark will join us on. Well, you think somebody dumped it?
Someone took a dump and they're like, "This is so bad, I'm gonna kill you." And then they just all started killing each other inside that tube.
That's a real
smelled so bad.
They ran out of food too.
Jim, are you fucking kidding me?
The billionaire was so hungry, took somebody else's food.
Yep.
The billionaire.
I'll take that caviar.
And the one with the snacks. You know, like,
Bingo.
what if
Yeah.
there was a little tension inside?
Definitely.
And they're like, "You're not worth $1 billion down here, pal." Okay.
That's right.
You're worth a minute and a half poop on there.
Last supper.
Because I got to poop as well.
Eat your fucking arm.
Once again, we do feel bad that the outcome is seemingly death for all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T's and P's
But
family.
Mad Mike
Mad Mike. That's right.
was in a similar situation
He was.
when he decided to build his own rocket ship
Yeah.
with 0 degrees or 0 reasoning
Yep.
to build his own rocket ship to go to space. And he took that thing right up into the sky, and then it turned right around, and it hit 5th gear faster into the Earth.
Yeah.
And Mad Mike disintegrated immediately upon impact.
Found out the hard way. You can't get to the moon using, two liters of Coke, empty Coke bottles as your
he's flooded
propeller
the Earth.
engine.
And on that note, you can't get to the Titanic in some Jordan shoe boxes
Period.
in a remote control from a video game.
Exactly.